Hi and welcome to another video. Today we are plein air sketching on Goonhilly Downs on the Lizard Peninsula in Cornwall using Casein paints on Khadi paper. 640 grams per square metre, A3 size with nice deckled edges. And we brought Basil with us today for a change. He enjoys the open spaces. And the sun was setting. And you can see the wind farm and the satellite dishes. There's the Casein paints. I use old pencil cases for my palettes, and that's an old lunchbox which I've adapted just to use for my sketching materials. I just had a simple palette of Cadmium Red, Yellow Ochre, Cadmium Yellow, Ultramarine Blue, Ivory Black, and a titanium white laid out on these two trays there. And I have a bottle of water with me to obviously wash the brushes through and mix with the paints. And I like to begin with very thin washes of Casein paint just to cover the surface of the paper. It dries really quickly, so as I work into it I can layer up the paints very easily. So you can apply it like watercolours and let the pigment sit in the grain of the paper. Or you can apply it thicker and more opaquely, so it's got quite a lot of covering power. That's the view I was looking at. I really like the track with the evening shadows. It's quite a featureless landscape. See, the paint underneath has dried quite quickly, so I'm able to layer up on top very quickly, even continue with these thin watered down washes at this stage. Using a flat brush. Now I have to use my stool to sit my board on. Not very good for my knees. There's a close-up view of what we've done so far. We're just brushing some more opaque paint onto the top of that already dry thin washes. And scratching through with the end of my brush there, just to create some texture. Just adding a few details in with my flat brush there. There's the view from ground level. And like I said, yeah, probably use a stool next time to sit on, and shame I couldn't find a rock to prop my board on. Just trying to create a few darks here in the foreground as the sun sets. And switch to a more pointed small brush I've got there, just to get a few of these little hints of details in the foreground. And that's the end of the brush to scratch through. So I'm switching between brushes and implements to make these different marks. A few darks going in there because I thought we just needed to establish where some darks are to make the lighter areas stand out more. A bit more of contrast. And just improving that row of trees at the back, as you can see there. Run across the horizon. Oh, it's a hard life, hey Basil? A few different types of marks, some splattering, scratching, scraping going on just to get that texture in the foreground. Reintroduce a few of the greens which I'd lost. Lovely view as the sun goes down at the end of the day. More scratching just to try and get the impression of these longer blades of grass. I'm scratching through the layers of paint there that we've built up over the last hour. Giving the brushes a good wash out before going home. It's not quite as bad as acrylic, but nearly, for drying out brushes. As always on my sketches, I like to just write in the date and the time and the location just for future reference. And that's what we ended up with. Nice impression of the evening at Goonhilly. Really good fun. Anybody else enjoyed his time up there as well? Well, thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell icon for notifications when I post the next video. And bye for now.